So for today's video, we have our special guest Brian, all the way from US. In this topic, we're going to talk about Brian sold everything in US just to be here in the Philippines.
You know, you work so hard for something and then it's all of a sudden taken from you by causes that you can't control. Makes it a little saddening, but you know, there's a time and place and reason for everything. So
Yeah, well, everything happens for a reason. Maybe that's why you're in the Philippines right now.
here's my advice: it doesn't take much to live here.
Junior want to not be on my I can't really see what did I miss ex-strippers
So for today's video, if you're in a long distance relationship, this is your sign to listen right now. So let's talk about Filipino Visa. What is Filipino Visa and how does Filipino Visa may help you to make things all work out? So are you in a long distance relationship right now? Are you tired of not being together personally? Do you have 12 to 13 hours time difference? Or is your loved ones lives in a different side of the world? Well, worry no more. Filipino Visa helps you ensure to be approved in your paperwork. We all know when you are a Filipina, it's quite hard to get approved whenever you do it yourself alone. But with the Filipino Visa, they will ensure and help you and guide you from very beginning to an end. And it will be an enjoyable experience because they will always be there by your side. So aside from that, we know that Filipinos mostly get denied and the visa won't be approved. It's because they need to do this paper, they need to prove this one, this and that. But Filipino Visa ensure to guide you and to prepare you in order for you to be approved when the time do come. So, if you're tired to be in a long distance anymore and you want your spouse or your partner or a tourist visa, your girlfriend to visit your country, or you as a foreigner wants to be in the Philippines to settle up, well, hi, hello. Filipino Visa is all for you. And guys, please check out the link below, then they will help you more. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Double Travel in Asia. So for today's video, we have our special guest Brian, all the way from US. So it's my pleasure to interview Brian. And in this topic, we're going to talk about Brian sold everything in US just to be here in the Philippines. So watch the video till the end to understand why. So Brian, can you please introduce yourself, your name, and what do you do for your job?
My name's Brian. Obviously, I'm come from the U.S. Entrepreneur of 3 different businesses. I am a veteran of the U.S. Army. We moved to the Philippines because of you, Angie.
Yeah, what does serious? Alihan, you moved to the Philippines, why?
Multiple reasons. You know, COVID really knocked us down on one of our businesses, and we had to close the doors. Started a couple other businesses and created, developed, ran. Everything ran fine, but at that point, I didn't feel it fit 50 years old that I wanted to start at the bottom and rebuild again. So that became a choice of, hey, you know what, let's move to the Philippines, let's start a whole new life, let's enjoy the rest of our lives that we have, and that's kind of where we're at now.
Okay. What were your businesses in way back in US?
So we created, ran, developed, marketed, and successfully ran Crystal Wedding Gown, which was a wedding boutique for you know, young brides, you know, that were coming in, that have been thinking about this day since they were knee high, and we wanted to bring them something special, something that they've been dreaming about their whole lives. You know, we put hundreds of thousands into this idea, and you know, we wanted them to experience their dream. You know, and then obviously COVID came around and wiped us out with closing the doors and people not wanting to go into public. A little. So what's the word for it? It it was you work so hard for something, and then it's all of a sudden taken from you by causes that you can't control. Makes it a little saddening, but there's a time and place and reason for everything. So
Yeah. Well, everything happens for a reason. Maybe that's why you're in the Philippines right now.
maybe that's why I'm here talking to you.
Exactly. So you mentioned earlier that you work in a military stuff. He's a bomb tech, everyone. Am I correct?
Yeah, with the bomb squad with the United States Army.
See, amazing. So
She's a bomb.
she's a bomb. Well, Filipinos are bomb, So let's go into the details and some questions about Brian for you guys to know the real reason for them to move back here. So first, I would like to ask you, what do you think about Philippines?
Well, moving here wasn't just a spur of the moment decision. I've been here, a half a dozen times. I was stationed in Korea. I've been here quite a few times, so I knew what I was getting into. I just didn't pick a place on the map and say, "Hey, let's move there." So I knew the culture. I knew the people. I knew what the food was like. I knew everything that I needed to know to be able to make that decision to come here.
Okay. So how many times you been here in the Philippines then?
At least 6.
6 times. Okay, so it's been multiple times for Brian to be in the Philippines. So he knows well what he's getting into. So next question would be, what in US made you want to leave and return to the Philippines?
I guess basically, giving it some thought. This wasn't something that we decided to do overnight. I had another business that I was running at the time, and my body's breaking down at my age. My lovely wife is missing her family, and all the the secrets are coming to a point that says, hey, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to make a change. I'm working too many hours, not spending enough time with my family. She's, missing her family. She wants to come back. And so instead of visiting, why don't we make that decision to make that move and stay to where you're with your family, and I'm stress-free from any business, business roles that could be leading to possibly success, possibly failure. You don't ever know.
So since now you are trying to settle here in the Philippines, what would be the things that you will miss in US?
Quite a few things.
Like what?
Well, I mean, that's where my roots are from. The United States is not known for the number one country in the United States for nothing. It's fantastic to be there. Depending on where you're at, who you're with, and where you're going at that particular time, it's wonderful. Right now, at this particular time, and with things that are going on, it may not seem as so, but we are the United States of America, and we bounce back from anything that brings us down. So overall, it's great to live there. You have safe communities, you have wonderful housing, you have the job and the employment is through the roof, and the opportunities to become an entrepreneur are there if that's what you feel that you want to go. Overall, U.S. is great. I wouldn't say anything bad about the country that I've come from. I would never say anything bad about the country I'm going to as well. Depending on how you make it, when you go there, and who you're with, and the things that you do, will make it the life that you choose.
Okay. So also, is Philippines your final destination, or you're still open to visit some countries? Then you'll be like, okay, this would be the place that I'm gonna build a home?
Mm. You know, anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the Philippines wasn't the only country I've been to. I've been to Japan. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Indonesia. I've been to
Ooh.
Mexico. I've been, I've been to many different countries. But I believe this is the one place that I want to settle, and that's something that went through my head prior to moving here. Was, hey, is this where you want to go? And it's primarily because of my wife. It's not because it's not because this is the place I want to go. Although
Ah.
it's okay, but as long as I can make my family happy, that's ultimately what makes me happy.
Wow, that's so sweet. Brian is a sweetie potato.
You don't know me.
So, how do you plan to support yourself in Asia for long term?
I'm gonna sell those little beads on the street. Them black beads that they say are pearls. And I'm gonna get on one of them boats and I'm gonna go fishing. And I'm gonna dig for gold.
Ah,
Be a balot vendor.
balut
Yes.
vendor.
You know what? I could be a balloon vendor because they say never get high on your own supply, which means don't use your own product, and they don't have to worry about me eating any of the balloons. You don't have to worry about that. So I would sell and make a ton of profit off them.
Well, talking about balut, have you tried balut already or no?
I can't get drunk enough.
But you eat balut if you're too drunk, like too wasted.
Can you get me that drunk?
Okay, so your high tolerance when it comes to alcohol, let's see that one. And then, did you move back here in the Philippines for financial reason or because of the cost of living, or was this plan along?
It had nothing to do with finances.
Mm-hmm.
We had a beautiful home. We were secured in our life. It had everything to do with spending time with family. When you have a business, you put in more time than you do in regular 9-to-5 job.
Uh-huh.
You create, develop, and run a business. You're putting in more hours than anyone else in the company. So it wasn't the financial reasons. It was more spending time. I'm 50 years old. I look 20, right?
No, you look like 16. I thought you're still a teenager, ba?
Oh yeah, third annual, 16th birthday.
16th birthday. It's his birthday also September. He's a Libra. So he will be turning 17 years old, guys. So that's that. And also my follow-up question would be, why did you give up everything in US just to be in the Philippines? Is it worth it?
Depends on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 years ago, I found out my purpose. My purpose led to knowing what my worth is and what I'm capable of creating and knowing what my value is. I have, like I stated earlier, created, ran, and developed 3 different businesses. And I did that in the most competitive country in the world, which is the United States. Successfully, I guess, is the key word. So if I can successfully do that, I have proven to myself what my value is, what my worth is, and I know it's not on me, but it's in me. I know since entrepreneurship is within me, I know that just because I come across the world and live in another country, it doesn't have anything to do with what I am not able to do, but what I am able to do.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. Nice
so
answer.
being here is I know just being here, if I need to, I know how to survive. I know how to create businesses. I know how to market businesses. I know how to develop business. You got one in mind? Let's go. Let's take
So
this
yeah, that's
forward.
why, like, whenever you are any country you'll be with, you'll survive because definitely it's been everything, guys. It's been an entrepreneur, and he can do almost everything, so it's not impossible to survive in any place Brian will be. So that's that. And then, how was living in the Philippines impacted your lifestyle and daily routines compared to US?
I don't do nothing.
No.
Cheers.
No way. No way. So how?
So it really hasn't impacted who I am and the way I think. That I still control my family. I still make sure that I instill the values into my daughter and make sure she grows up to be the best possible person she can. Those are the things that are the same in both countries. The only thing that's changed is I'm able to focus more on that here than I was in the U.S. because I was working so much. I basically pushed that off to my wife and expected her to instill those values in my daughter. Now I've kind of relieved the pressure from her, which in turn, relieves the pressure from me, So now I'm able to control everything that goes on within our family. I'm able to relax within a stress-free environment.
Yeah.
I'm able to relax.
Do you like Filipino food?
Some.
Some.
But I like some American food as well. It's a preference thing. I'm not a big fish fan. I never have liked fish that much. You come here and you eat a lot of fish. Well,
Yeah.
I'm picky with what kind. I like some pampano. I don't want to eat it every.
Pampano fish.
Yeah, I don't want to eat it every day, but I can handle that. If it smells real fishy, I tend to stay away from it. My wife showers daily. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I go there?
Did I go there?
Are we still recording?
We're not there yet, but we will get there. That's for sure. How did you adjust about our weather here? Because here it's quite hot.
Yeah, you sweat your balls off until you get used to it. That's the only way to do it.
You get juicy in 5 minutes.
You get juicy in 5
You
minutes.
either take 3 showers or you got a lot of fermented cheese. Have you heard about fermented cheese?
No.
Cheese from under my balls. Do you have to cut that out? Because I really like it if you left that in.
Don't worry, you will see it. So the last question, the most important question I'm going to ask Brian is that what advice you would give to some Americans or to some foreigners who's moving in the Philippines or moving similar to yours?
Yeah, I can. I just need to think about it for a moment.
Sure, you can have 1 minute. Start from now. TikTok, 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 TikTok. Now go, take your time.
Another woman that's putting me on a timeline. Oh my God!
Well, that's
No.
woman, darling.
Here's my advice. It doesn't take much to live here. You need to be able to, if you're single, you need to be able to afford your habits. If you're married, you need to be able to afford your wife's habits. but all in all, it just needs to feel right. You need to be able to wherever you move. It's just not the Philippines. It's anywhere. Even if it's another state within the United States. If it's going from the States to Germany, you just need to have goals and a purpose on why you're going there, and if those goals and purposes make sense to you, then does it really matter what anybody else thinks? You know the heights and limits that you can reach in life. I don't. I can't give someone advice and instruct them on how to move or where to move or how much to move, or all I can do is say good luck.
Good luck. So guys, sold everything in US and come to the Philippines. No, just kidding.
Hey, it's my purpose.
It's my purpose. So again, guys, yes, this is Brian. As we already talked about here, we've taken a lot of questions with Brian about him selling everything in US and have the pride to move in the Philippines. And so far, is it good living in Bohol?
I picked this place to live.
You picked this place.
Yeah, me personally. I was sitting in Manila, and I looked at the map, and I said, I want to move there.
But you've never been here before.
No, I have not.
Oh, really?
No, I have not.
Nice move. Wow.
So
That's a bold decision to just get your map, point out where you want to move in the Philippines, sold everything, and bye-bye. One-way ticket.
yeah, I'm pretty adventurous.
That sounds very adventurous. Like you've never been to the place and then, like just that.
Yeah.
So again, guys, the video ends here. Maybe this would be your sign, to leave your country and make a bold decision to go wherever you go. And good luck wherever you are. So this is Double Trouble in Asia and goodbye. Bye-bye. Say Brian, bye-bye. And he's a bomb tech guy, so if you need something, then call Brian. Boom!
Double trouble. Yeah. Boom, boom.
Yes, that's why it's Double Trouble in Asia, darling. All in one. I'll see you. Okay. And yes, everyone, please don't forget to check out the Filipino Visa. It's in my link in my bio and also in the description below. You may check it for more information and for more details.